You have been responded.
Okay, so we're going to go on to my favorite announcement.
Sure.
Because I actually really like Square Enix. It's been going on for a couple of years. I can't actually remember everything they've done, but my favorite game that they have done is...
What's going on, everybody? We want to welcome you to episode 9 of the Jacob and Ashley Show.
The Ashley and Jacob Show.
We're so close to episode 10, baby.
Episode 10 is coming.
We ain't got nothing special planned for it.
We don't got nothing.
We can get hype about a lot of stuff. Like, yeah, episode 10 is coming, and we're going to do the same thing that we've done before. We're just going to bring you a regular episode and try to get better every week.
That's all we can do.
Yep. All right, so we have a slight change to our format this week. We're going to switch things around, Ash. Ain't that right?
Are we?
Yeah.
Can we?
Yes, we can.
All right.
It's our show. We can do whatever the heck we want.
We do what we want.
That's right. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull back on the news just a little bit.
Not so much news.
Now, we may make Last Week in Nerd News its own show. We're still thinking about it. It's going to be still in this show, but just later. And then we're going to move the main topic to the middle, because I feel like us waiting till the end of the show, actually we feel that waiting till the end of the show for the main topic was a little bit silly.
Yeah, silly.
Yeah. So Ashley and I talked about it, and that's what we're going to do. And it's our show, so deal with it, suckers.
Deal with it.
Yeah. Well, that being said, and also we're going to try to more focus on co-op and the things that matter.
Focus more on co-op?
Yeah, focus more on co-op.
You said more focus.
We're going to more focus on, well, that's what I wrote down. I'm like you, just reading the teleprompter. Go yourself, San Diego. Ha, did it. Ron Burgundy. Anyway, you don't remember that?
Oh, I remember that.
Okay.
I just don't know why you quoted it. I wish you wouldn't have.
All right. Anyway, but so we're going to focus more on co-op, the things that matter to us. So you're going to see just a little bit less news. We still have some news for you today. And then it's mostly going to be what we've been doing and the co-op things that we've been intertwining with. And we're still going to have a regular main topic every week. So I am done rambling at the start of the show. So Ash, what you been doing?
I've been playing Horizon Zero Dawn still. I am trying to finish it. I think I might actually try to go 100%. Because I found that I like playing the game, and I can play it around the kids, but I can only play the part where it's just the
robots,
the mechanical animals and stuff.
The robots. Yeah.
So that part kind of helps me complete the entire game. And then at night I can complete the story without them seeing all the horrible stuff.
Yeah. It was funny watching you play today, because you just stumbled into the DLC, and I was like, you were like, this is DLC, and I was like, really? And you haven't even completed the main story yet.
No, I didn't realize that it was DLC, even though it literally had the name of the DLC.
That's funny. So we're going to drop spoilers for a 3-year-old game. Michael, don't even worry about putting a timestamp for this or the next game, actually. So what's going on in Horizon Zero Dawn? I'm trying to watch you play and trying to understand it. Do you know why the dinosaurs happened? Do you know what happened to civilization?
No.
What are you good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Get out. Let's go up the steps. Get out. Get out of here. It's my show now. It's the Jacob Show. It's the Jacob and Jacob Show. I'm taking over.
I mean, you split person. Okay.
Yeah.
Anyways, but either way, okay, so so far I'm getting to the point of why or what happened with the robots. I've been going pretty slow, because I've been doing a lot of side quests, but I'm starting to figure out. Oh, actually, no, I remember. I think it was I can't remember his name. I'm not good with names, but it was a guy. He basically made these robots to help the world.
Okay.
But it kind of ended up backfiring on him, I think.
So how did it end up backfiring?
Either someone hacked them and they kind of went insane, or they just went on insane on their own. And then they also like evolved and started being able to reproduce by themselves. So they kind of like took over.
Okay, so...
And then at some point, I believe I don't know if Aloy is a clone of this woman or if she's her actual child. I don't know if that could happen, because this actually happened years even before Aloy was born.
Okay.
So the woman that Aloy looks like, who we don't know who she is, how she is connected to Aloy, she did something to stop the what do you call it?
The robots?
The robots, I guess, from destroying the world, basically.
Okay.
And right now I'm trying to figure out what she did, because we're trying to basically stop that from happening again.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Okay.
I ramble a lot when I try to explain
it's a lot of game.
It's so much. I don't even know if I don't do the story mode consistently, so sometimes I get lost myself. So I'm like, what was I doing? What happened? I've been side questing for so long, I've forgotten. So I don't know. We'll see.
Okay. Well, anything else that you want to say about Horizon Zero Dawn?
I love it.
All right.
I can't wait to play the DLC.
Yeah.
What about you?
I have been playing Jedi Fallen Order.
I didn't mean what have you been doing.
Oh, what?
I meant what do you think about Horizon Zero Dawn?
I think that Horizon Zero Dawn is a great game to watch your wife play.
I'm holding a gun to his head,
Two
yes.
thumbs up. I'm not being held hostage at all, guys. Help.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, what you been doing?
I have been playing Jedi Fallen Order.
Okay.
It has 6 chapters, apparently.
That's all?
But they're really long chapters, man. I've been playing this game strong for a month.
Yeah.
So let me see. This is, again, spoilers for a 1.5 old game. So it takes you through, I talked about it earlier, but you go through Kashyyyk, which is where all the Wookiees are, like Chewie and stuff, Chewbacca.
I love Wookiees.
And so you get to meet like the Wookiee leader of the Resistance.
They're
back
so
then.
cute.
I'm trying to remember. You go to Dathomir, where the Night Sisters are, but then your lightsaber breaks. And then you go, this is the coolest part of the entire game. You go to Ilium. And Ilium is, I don't know if they've ever shown it in a Star Wars movie, maybe in a book, but I don't think in like any of the shows or anything. Mm-hmm. Ilium is where the Kyber crystals are, and for those that don't know a whole bunch about Star Wars, Kyber crystals.
What is that?
Kyber crystals are what makes the lightsaber a lightsaber.
Like the light?
Yeah. So, but you can't just go and pick any Kyber crystal. The Kyber crystal like calls out to you. That's interesting. Yeah. So after his lightsaber breaks, he ends up going to Ilum to get a new Kyber crystal. While he's on the way through Ilum and working his way through all of Ilum to get a new lightsaber crystal, he goes through this. It's a really like surreal experience because you're basically doing the Jedi pilgrimage, and for us, the audience, it's the first time you're ever doing it. So it's really cool. For him, he's kind of like reliving the moment, but for, you as the player, it's just like, oh my gosh, like I'm going to go pick a Kyber crystal. It's like, it's really sweet. So you get to the Kyber crystal and he's so happy because he's getting ready to repair his lightsaber, and the Kyber crystal breaks in 2. What? Yes. Oh, wait, because he's supposed to have 2? No, that's not it. But so what he does is, I think he sees some vision. No, his little robot BD1 shows a vision of the guy that was BD1's master. BD1 is the name of the robot. Every Star Wars has to have some kind of robot companion somewhere. So he was a companion of an other Jedi? Yeah, he's basically the R2-D2 of this game. Yeah, he's a little adorable. Adorable robot, does all the sassiness and all that, in the right areas. So he shows Ino Kadorova, and then he goes through, and then that inspires Cal Kestis, which is the main character, inspires him to go do some tinkering and build and rebuild his lightsaber. Now, by this time, I already had unlocked a dual bladed lightsaber, and that was a secret. Like, that's literally a secret. Like, you have to go deep into like the starting planet and find that. And that was really cool to have a double bladed lightsaber. On top of that, you go through and you can break the lightsaber apart now, and you have a special like dual wielding saber attack. So then he repairs the lightsaber, and then after he repairs the lightsaber, now not only does he have the dual bladed attack, but he also has this like super cool, super sweet dual wielding lightsaber attack where he's just hacking down folk.
So he has 2 lightsabers?
Yes, because he got the hilt from the other woman that's not a lightsaber. She's not a lightsaber person. She's not a Jedi anymore, Seer. And you actually pointed it out today. Seer is played by
Deborah Wilson.
And I was like, she looks familiar.
I told you like a couple of chapters ago, I was like, is that the lady from Mad TV?
She looks weird with a Kuta Kinte afro, man.
Well, but because they kind of changed the way her forehead is.
Yeah.
Because she actually has a very round head in real life.
But it's the eyes, really, that she
it's all in the eyes. I'm
Wilson.
like, those are her eyes.
Yeah,
those are
for sure. And then, so I did that, and then I go back to finally do the thing, like to get the holocron that I've been working the entire game for. Oh, yeah. The other cool part of Ilum is when you're working your way all the way through Ilum, there is like basically the music finally gets Star Warsy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I was playing through the section. It's got that like, you know, like the heroic music.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Where you playing, you know, where you're watching a movie.
The super orchestrated.
Yeah. Well, the entire movie has a great soundtrack, but it's always been dark, like you're being hunted. It wasn't until you get to.
It felt different. Like it didn't seem like it felt like a modern orchestra type.
Yeah,
feel.
It's definitely familiar but eerie kind of vibe through the whole thing. And when you finally get the new move, the new lightsaber move and stuff, at that point the music completely shifts.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's very interesting, like just how the game is and everything that they've done. I'm on the last mission because I got the holocron stolen, which I could have seen that a mile away. So I am in a hidden Empire base where they turn Jedi into Inquisitors, and we're going to blow up the whole thing and get the hologram back and hopefully save the universe. So
what are Inquisitors?
Inquisitors are Jedi that the Empire has tortured and turned Sith.
Oh.
Yeah, they literally tortured them to Sith.
I'm like, we gonna torture you until you turn
literally,
dark.
Yeah. You kind of see like a cutscene.
That's horrible.
It is horrible. Yeah. So Seer
Can people ever come back from the dark side?
Yeah. Deborah Wilson's character, she actually cut herself off from the Force because she used the dark side to escape. So she's like, I don't want to do that again. And then even Darth Vader, he actually went to the light side at the end of the movie. If you notice,
I need to go back. We gotta go back.
When you watch
those
episode
movies.
4, which is the first movie that released, he ends up killing Emperor Palpatine. When he kills Emperor Palpatine in episode 4, then you see him at the end of the movie as a Jedi ghost. I don't know what it's called, y'all. Y'all can correct me in the comments. You see him in the end as a Jedi.
Ghost. Spirit.
Yeah, that's it. Jedi spirit. You see him in the end as a Jedi spirit. It's the same thing that happened with spoilers for the last episode of Star Wars Episode 9. It's the same thing that happened to Ben Kenobi.
Oh.
No, not Kylo Ren.
Who's Ben Kenobi?
Ben Kenobi is Kylo Ren's birth name. You call him Ben Kenobi.
Well, I'm sorry, but I was right though. I was talking about the same person.
It's not the same person, because if he would have died Kylo Ren, then he wouldn't have been.
It was the same body, wasn't it?
Same body, different spirit.
Either way, it was the same body. So I was right when you were talking about it. He went back. He went to the light side before he died.
Yes, he went to the light. He went to the light
side. I
was
so sad. Why is everybody got changed right before they died?
Such is plight. Anyway. So that's what I've been playing. I'm not gonna spend too long on it because again, we can talk forever on a lot of things.
You mean you can? Mm-hmm. Yep.
You can too, girl. You was
No,
talking
I
about
can't.
Horizon Zero Dawn for a good minute.
No, we can go back and clock it. I'm sure you talked longer than I did.
Whatever. So we're gonna move on to
An announcement.
Huh?
An announcement.
Oh, an announcement?
Yes.
Okay, go ahead.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, everybody.
March 26th
March 26th.
at 8:30 a.m.
What?
That's what it says. I was just reading what it said.
You are actually the real Ron Burgundy of this group. Time is that next week?
Yes, it's next Friday.
Man, that is this week. Okay, are we really saying 8:30?
8:30 p.m.
Oh, 8:30 p. It says 8:30 a.m.
Yeah, because you put it there. I didn't do that, did I?
I didn't put that there. You put that there.
I think it was autocorrect or something.
Okay. All right. 8:30 p.m. Next week on Twitch.
Twitch?
Twitch.
Twitch?
Twitch.
Twitch.
Okay. First of all, stop it.
Twitch?
Stop it now. Yes, we will be on camera. And yes,
we're gonna be on camera.
Ashley, don't you start with me. We're gonna be on Twitch.
Are you sure?
Ashley, don't you start.
Okay.
You started. We're moving on.
We're gonna be on
8:30
camera,
p.m.
y'all.
on Twitch. We'll have the link to our channel in the description of the show for you there.
We're streaming It Takes Two.
Yeah, It Takes Two. It's a co-op game.
It's the day it comes out.
The day it comes out. So we'll be streaming it for your view and pleasure. And then, just come join us there. Look forward to seeing how many people show up.
We'll most likely
0 to
repost it
5.
on YouTube.
Yeah, but if you can come check us out live and just say, hey, even if you can't stay forever, that's fine.
Yes.
All right.
Tell your friends about it.
Tell your friends.
And your family.
And your family.
Thank you.
All right. All right. So we're going to move on to Square Enix presents. That's right. We're going to put our main topic in the middle of the show now.
Look at that.
So we're going to talk about Square Enix presents. We're going to try to keep it as brief as possible. We're still going to do what we've been co-oping together, working title, after this segment. Actually, 2 segments after this. So Square Enix had an event where they announced stuff. It's basically their own version of a Nintendo Direct.
Yep.
It was all right.
It was
good. It had some stuff for us that we was like, yeah. But I'm talking about the pacing of it, though. You know, I'm all into pacing. It was like a 50-minute
it felt
show.
a little dry.
That's what I'm saying. It's a 50-minute show. I felt like, they could have been squinched down to like 25, 30. You know?
It had a couple good games.
But heck, let's go ahead and talk about it. So the first thing they showed was Outriders. This is the same team that has done Bulletstorm and I think a Gears of War as well. It's a very dark game, but it's like power intensive too. It's like Outriders is a co-op RPG shooter. So I guess it takes place on Enoch, which is a colony of Earth. Humans are wiped out, and apparently somehow, not they're wiped out, they're being wiped out. And then somehow they get control over time, space, and matter.
They get powers.
Yeah, they get superpowers.
Yeah. I really like the different choices of the characters in that game.
Oh, yeah. So let's go ahead and talk about that real quick. Did you want to take it or did you want me to take it?
There's the Technomancer.
Oh, you're just going to go right to the class you like, huh?
Yes. It's what I gravitated to.
They said this has the power to throw out a turret.
Yes. The turret?
Yeah.
I thought that's what you said. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that's
asked
what
you what
they
a
said.
Technomancer was because you like this, Ashley. I was like, what's a Technomancer?
You like turret character. When we played Borderlands 1,
I
you
like
the turret.
shooting lots of bullets.
You did like shooting lots of bullets, and having a turret means more bullets, 50% more bullets.
Yeah.
They had a Trickster class.
Yeah.
Which was a hit and run class. That class may either be mine or the one that I choose, or the Pyromancer class, which is like medium range and they can leech energy. And then there was also the tank class, which is the Devastator. So they had 4 different classes, armor and weapon mods. There was some crafting. I think I even saw some mining in there.
I wonder if you can cross play with this game.
Yes, you can.
Is it 2 or 4 players?
Ooh, that's a good question.
Because if it is, I'm going to... Well, I don't even know if Angie...
Don't be quoting other people. Listen, this is a you and me thing. And then if anybody else
What?
want to hop in there, they can hop in there with us. Actually, what systems is this coming to?
What systems is this coming to?
I can answer it for you.
Good.
It's coming to PC, PlayStation 4, PlayStation 5, Xbox One, and Xbox Series X and S, and Google Stadia. So
Google Stadia.
Yeah.
I didn't even know that was still around.
All 50 people that are doing that. Google Stadia. There you go.
Congratulations.
Congratulations. I'm sorry.
All right.
I'm sorry, Google Stadia.
The next class.
We already said them all.
You did?
Yeah, I did. I just did it. We don't have to talk about them super deep.
I am so sorry. Sometimes I just sound you out.
It's okay.
It's a horrible thing.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Shut up. It's an accident.
Okay. 3-player. It's 3-player co-op.
I really hate odd number playing.
You know, it's actually, except for in my friends group, it's really hard to field 3 players. It's really hard to field 3 players, like more than that for most people. Some people do have squads, you know what I'm saying? Like we have squads and it does hurt us.
I don't see the point. I don't see why you can't just do 2 to 4. And then like if it doesn't work, then just don't do 4. You just have a 3-player squad. Balancing.
They said, here's exactly what they said. We tested different amounts of players in co-op, but 3 players was the perfect max player sweet spot for balancing, optimization, and visibility. Especially with all the movement skills and visual effects from powers. When playing with 4 people, the battlefield got way too chaotic and hard to read.
That makes sense because I really hate chaos.
Yeah. So and this is one that's coming to Game Pass day and date. So when it releases on April 1st, Game Pass will have it.
So we gonna stream that too?
I'm not gonna make no promises,
April
but
1st?
probably.
April 1st?
I'm not making any promises.
But it's coming out April 1st,
Yes, I said that. April 1st.
We're gonna do it, but then we're gonna we're gonna respond later on April 1st and be like, April Fools. We're not really doing it.
Okay. Anyway. So
I
awkward.
hate your guts.
Anyway, moving on. Okay, then you can drive cars in it, and you can also decorate your convoy.
That's cool.
With different trophies. They were like the skulls of hunted monsters.
It is reminding me a lot of Borderlands.
Yeah, we'll see. I don't know.
Armor and weapon mods, crafting. Well, there's not really crafting, is there?
Yeah, you just got a gaming laptop, and hopefully somewhere soon I will be getting an Xbox Series X.
Not.
I hope, man.
Maybe tomorrow.
I don't know. We'll talk about it later and what we've been co-oping, trying to find Jacob for Xbox Series X. Anyway, foreshadowing. Okay, but yeah, it looks cool. We're definitely going to try it out. We'll let you know how it is. We may stream it. We may put some gameplay up. I don't know.
Yeah.
They talked about the 25th anniversary of Tomb Raider, which for me that made sense of why she's in Fortnite for this season. They have.
I was wondering. I was like, "This is so random."
It was really random. But they got a Tomb Raider anime. They have crossovers, a cookbook. I was like, y'all doing
the cookbook was kind of cool.
Yeah. Then they got into the mobile section, and that's where it kind of got just a little off the rails for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
I don't understand why they did that.
The transition was really weird, right? Because they had Just Cause Mobile, which no gameplay was shown.
Nope.
It was like, is this co-op? Because they had 4 players, and then like 20. This is just a trailer. Again, there's no gameplay. Then like 20 avatars showed up, and you're like, is this an MMO? And then you still don't get no gameplay, and then that's the end. And I was like, okay. And then we got another mobile game.
I was super hyped, and then they went to mobile.
Cause?
No, before that.
Oh.
I was super hyped, and then it just like plummeted to the ground, like, huh.
So then they do another mobile trailer for Hitman Sniper Assassin, and it's the same thing. It's got a trailer, no gameplay, 4 people standing around a table, just like putting together sniper rifles.
This is what I'm going to say. I'm going to say I feel like they were really just trying to fill space, because really mobile games I don't feel like they belong in a system what do you call it? What they're doing? Showcase. I feel like that should be separate because I'm like, what is this?
Yeah, I feel like
most people who play mobile games don't even play on systems.
Here's the thing. They're trying to get as many eyes on the other products as they can. I know you and I were talking about this when we watched it because Ashley asked me the question. She said, how big is Square Enix, right?
Yeah, because I didn't realize how much they grew in the past couple years.
They're a major publisher. Cause they've got IDOS, they've got I forget the group that's doing the Avengers game, Crystal Dynamics. So they got Crystal Dynamics, and then the next matter of fact that leads us to the next segment because they showed off Taito. Because at first they showed Space Invaders. I didn't realize that Square Enix bought Taito. Like that's a big developer because they had Bubble Bobble, Darius, Space Invaders. I forget the other stuff Taito's done, but Taito has done a lot of stuff actually. So Square Enix is huge. So I think at this point they're trying to put as many eyes on all of their lower tier games, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
As they can.
I just didn't enjoy that part. I literally put in my notes, too many mobile games.
Yeah, I thought that, and I did also, I did also think that the transition into the title piece was weird because they didn't and we're out of mobile games. They were just like Space Invaders, and I'm like, is this more mobile?
Right. I was like, is this another mobile game?
Right.
I'm confused.
Yeah. So apparently that was actually a full title segment. I know you didn't really like Darius, which was like a shmup for PS4 and Switch. They did. Title also has Bubble Bobble in the works, and then they moved to Marvel's Avengers.
They sure did.
Hey, baby, I got a question for you.
Yes.
Can I rant real quick?
Real quick, like 30 seconds.
Nah, give me 1 good minute.
45 seconds.
50.
45.
47.
43.
46.
42.
35.
45.
Okay. All right. Okay. That's how you haggle people. All right. So Marvel's Avengers. They go in the future. Hulk is the big bad. Why are they still fighting AIM robots? We got Hawkeye coming. We're in the future still fighting AIM. And freaking Taskmaster showed up. We've been fighting Taskmaster and Abomination since the gosh dang game came out. I am sick and tired of Marvel's Avengers and Crystal Dynamics not getting it together and tanking this freaking franchise. The freaking Spider-Man game had more villains than this. Miles Morales had more villains than this. More enemy types. I'm tired of fighting the gosh dang AIM robot. I'm sick of it. Them and I forget the Brotherhood or whoever that hates the Inhuman. I forget it all, man. It just makes me so mad. Is that time? Oh man,
I didn't really count, but it seemed about right.
I can't believe it made me so mad.
You went over your time. Yeah,
this ain't no debate. It's my
now
show.
We're going over.
It's my show.
Going to the next
No,
thing.
we can't go to the next piece next.
Oh, okay.
But they showed Black Panther.
They did. They showed Black Panther. That seemed interesting.
You want to know my notes for that?
What?
Ooh, Black Panther. Hopefully new enemies.
Hopefully. Because that would be real dumb if it was just like AIM robot.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be AIM. Put it in the books right now. Call this show. We recorded March 20th, 2021. It's gonna be Claw and AIM robots. I'm calling it right now. I'm calling my shot.
Call it? I feel like you're gonna be wrong.
If I'm wrong, okay. Then I buy the game. I will buy the game brand new on Xbox Series X. All right. I'll buy it. I've already bought it and traded it in because I don't like it no more. I'll buy it again. If it's I'm talking brand new enemies. I bet it's AIM robots and Claw and the Brotherhood dudes.
All right.
Got money on it. All right.
On to the next game, y'all. It's finally over. I'm sorry. On to the next game. Balan Wonderworld. It's kind of like it's kind of kiddie-ish. Like it feels like it's for a 10-year-old girl.
I wasn't gender specific on it.
All right. It just seems very... Nope.
Have you ever just... Okay, here's the thing. Balan Wonderworld is made by the same person who created Sonic the Hedgehog.
That's why they look like that.
Yes. So if you've ever seen Nights into Dreams, That's why Balan Wonderworld looks like that.
I've never seen that.
Search Nights into Dreams.
I just know that KK is very excited about this game.
Yes.
So I'll probably play it with her because she'll be like, that person is scary. I can't get past it. And I'm like, okay, I'll help you.
Okay.
So I'll probably be in there co-oping with KK. Maybe I'll make it a stream co-oping with KK.
No, please. Nope. Mm-mm.
Isn't that just adorable?
It sounds adorable, but no kids on stream.
We don't have to do on the camera.
No kids on stream.
I might do it anyways.
You make a new channel and it'd be called Co-oping with the Kids or something.
Co-oping with KK. That's what it's called.
It's going to last one episode.
Just this one game. And it's over. Okay, so we're going to go on to my favorite announcement.
Sure.
Because I actually really like Square Enix. It's been going on for a couple of years. I can't actually remember everything they've done, but my favorite game that they have done is Life is Strange.
Yeah.
So now they have Life is Strange True Colors.
Okay.
I'm excited.
And?
It's about a girl.
There you go.
She was like in the foster system.
She was?
Yeah, she was in the foster system.
Oh, okay.
And her like real biological brother found her and reached out to her and like told her to come and live with him. Because I think she like aged out. And she came and lived with him. Well, she came to live with him in this little town, this little quaint town. I mean, the graphics on this game is pretty nice. Like it's that, that classic Life is Strange feel art. It's very crisp and colorful, but at the same time it's kind of dark in certain moments.
Yeah, I think that's like when I was watching it, I was like, I guess the prerequisite for Life is Strange is like somebody has weird powers and somebody close to you has to die to make it a Life is Strange game.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's mainly about the powers. They did make it a little different because I really didn't know how they were going to do a second one. I didn't really, I don't know what I expected them to do, but I guess it made sense for them to just make a new character and give a new story.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it. It's also a mystery game. So basically the characters, what's her name?
Now that part I didn't see.
I put it on there.
You put it on there. Well, why you figuring that out? So the main character, she has like mind reading powers. They said she has
empathic.
I was getting there.
Oh, okay. You said mind reading, and that's not mind reading.
I was getting there.
Sorry.
She's an empath, and she can get taken over by feelings. So she can feel what people are feeling, but she can also get taken over by the feelings. So it doesn't look like she's going to be rewinding time at all. I think one of the cool things that I saw in there was that they had true mocap.
What's mocap?
Motion capture, where they put the little balls over you.
Oh, yeah. And they're like acting it out?
Yes. Like you remember the segment where they were playing on the guitar and dancing around the room. Like it just, for me, that kind of stuff is really cool to kind of like just see them acting it out and it's just coming out in real life, Yeah,
I feel like the movement is a lot more, it's less robotic when they do it like that.
Yes, it's less in that uncanny valley of weirdness. And they are, now this is coming September 10th, and so get your calendars together, but they're also remastering Life is Strange and Life is Strange 1 and Life is Strange Before the Storm. And they're coming standalone, but they're also coming a part of the Life is Strange Ultimate Edition.
I really like this. I'm like, I feel like the character, what is her name? Dagnabbit.
I don't know.
I don't remember her name.
I'll look it up for you.
Yes, please. Oh, Alex. It's been in front of my face the whole time.
Really?
I was looking for, I was like, where is it?
Yep, Alex Chin.
Anyways, I feel like Alex, the character, is actually pretty relatable, I'm sure a lot of people can relate to someone who, I guess there's a lot of empaths out there. I don't know how many there are around there. I've always considered myself to be a little empathic, even though you don't think I am. But
this is gonna put me on blast.
Yeah, but I've always felt that way. I can always read people's emotions, whether they're saying them or not. I'm like, there's something off, something not right. And it'll be interesting to play and see how they give that view of an empath.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm excited about it. I can't wait. I love a good mystery game, and I just can't wait.
Yeah, I think it looked good. Actually, no, I think it looked great. I think it looked great. I think what they're doing is great for the series, and I'm definitely hoping it's going to be awesome. They're probably going to do episodic content like they did last time.
I don't know. They really didn't mention it this
Square
time.
Enix has been really doing episodic content lately.
But when
Hitman is episodic. What is the Avengers? Technically, that's kind of episodic.
Maybe.
So yeah, it'll be. Oh,
I mean, when they did the Life is Strange first, when they like did the first trailer and all that stuff, they made it known that they were going to do it that way.
Okay.
So I find it weird that they wouldn't have done the same thing this time. Yeah. But maybe they didn't feel the need to say it because that's how it's been. So maybe not.
Okay. Well, that is Life is Strange. And the last thing that they talked about was Project Athea, working title. It was a normal woman in a crazy, fantastical world.
Right.
And you said because she has like this bangle on her arm. You like, did the bangle talk to her?
Yeah, it looked like the little bracelet on her arm was talking to her like Jarvis.
And she sees like some dragon. And then they announced the real title is called Forspoken.
No, not Forspoken, Forsaken.
Is it? I thought it was Forspoken.
No, it's Forsaken.
Forspoken. Boom.
Is it really Forsaken?
Forspoken.
Is it really Forspoken?
Yes.
Why did I put Forsaken?
Probably autocorrect. But yeah, so it's called Forspoken. And I don't think they had anything else. Oh, here's the big thing. So far, it is only announced for PS5 and PC.
I mean, I don't care now because I have a PC gaming computer now. So we're all good here.
No.
Who cares about you, PS5?
I
got my system.
You're just going to jump off my
It's great.
my side, huh? Now that you got a little PC.
I mean, you jumping off my
there.
side. You jumping on the Xbox. That ain't never been us. Don't even play.
First of all,
you backstabber.
You ain't meet me during my Xbox days, okay? When you met me, I had just got rid of my 360.
Anyways, Forspoken, it really reminds me of like a non-mechanical creatures type of Horizon Zero Dawn, but the character has that mystical power. Like she seems like she has some sort of power though. She
definitely had a power because movement was king. She was
she was fast,
dashing and dancing around and dodging. So
yeah, there seems some sort of aura around her too. So I mean, I'm just saying like the game gave me that kind of feel, like Horizon Zero Dawn type feel. It wasn't the same setting or the same type of character. Probably not. I mean, it's not the same story, obviously. But it did seem kind of similar because she even had a bracelet. And I'm like, in Horizon Zero Dawn, she has the little earpiece. It doesn't talk to her, but it does help her decide on what she's going to do and all that stuff.
Okay.
So it gave me that feel, honestly.
Yeah, so that was everything they talked about. I think the biggest thing that I thought was, now they did announce the lineup beforehand, and we did miss that part where they were like, this is what we're going to talk about, including the announcement of Life is Strange True Colors. But I think the weirdest part for me is that there was no mention anything for Final Fantasy 16. They had that full blown out trailer. I think it was at the Game Awards or something. And then nothing right now.
Well, didn't they say that they were like working on it? So they just had nothing else to share.
Yeah, but
what's the point of being redundant?
That is very true. That is very true. So hopefully on the next event, we'll see some Final Fantasy 16. As far as ratings go, I'll give this a C, like a solid C.
For the show?
Yeah, for the show. Solid C.
Yeah, I give it a C too.
Okay.
It wasn't a B, it wasn't an A.
I think they had some pacing issues.
I mean, I'm just going to say this year when it comes to showcases, it's not been the same, since the pandemic has happened. It's been it's just been very lackluster. Like the excitement hasn't been as strong as it has been in the past couple of years.
Nintendo almost pulled it off. They were really close.
You know what? That's true. If they would have just gave me that Breath of the Wild, it would have been done.
Microsoft has yet to have a show this year. I feel like the next Microsoft show, because I think they're going to have one in they said summer. So somewhere probably between July or August. Mm-hmm. I feel like that show's going to be
I thought
banging.
they said they didn't have nothing to say.
They did. All they did was just announce Bethesda and moved on. Mm-hmm. But I feel like that show's going to be banging.
I hope so. I really do. It seems like it might be. Mm-hmm. I hope so.
I hope so too.
Now that you're getting an Xbox, I feel like you're kind of gambling. Like, not even gonna wait and see what they got
it's
coming.
It's not a gamble. We can talk about it later, but it's not a gamble.
Okay.
We're gonna move into last week in nerd news. As we said, we're gonna kind of condense this topic and talk about just a little bit less.
I thought we were moving on to what we've been co-opting.
No, that's at the end of the show.
Oh, my bad.
Y'all good? Don't feel bad.
You put it down wrong.
No, I didn't. It's right here.
No, you did.
No,
literally the news is at the bottom.
Oh, it's not. Maybe I did send you the wrong one. My apologies.
Okay.
All right. So what we're doing last week in nerd news, we have 2 short pieces of news for you this week. First one, just when you thought they were done, Microsoft reloaded the gun, the Game Pass gun, and was like, we still got more games for you. Bow, bow.
Oh, they added more games?
Babe, they announced more games coming.
Oh, coming.
Yes. This is like in the next week.
That's cool.
So the big ones, they announced, we talked about it earlier, Outriders is coming day and date. They have Undertale, which is
Undertale,
like an Earthbound-like RPG. What? They got Yakuza.
Ignore me.
Narita Boy. Oh, I am. Empire of Sin. A big one, because this is coming to EA Play, is Star Wars Squadrons. It's basically where you fly planes in space.
Okay.
And I think there's more to it. There may be. I think the biggest one out of this, besides Outriders, is Octopath Traveler.
You've already played that, haven't you?
A little bit. I didn't get too much into it because of my schedule at the time. But Octopath Traveler was a Switch exclusive. Mm-hmm. It is, I think it was on PC as well. But the fact that it's coming to Xbox and it's on Game Pass is a huge freaking deal. So if you got Game Pass or PC, oh yeah, and it's going to be on PC for Game Pass as well. So if you want an RPG to play that when it drops on the 26th this week.
I went from just like not really having nothing to play, and now I got this.
Exactly. I'm like, you got Game Pass on PC. You have tons. You're going to get done.
I feel overwhelmed now. I'm like, at first I was just like, okay, I'm going to finish this game. Then I'm going to go to this next game. And then I don't know what I'm going to do.
You just play these games in your downtime from Horizon.
Anyway, you know I'm not that person.
I know you're not. Then there's Genesis Noir. There's Nier Automata, Torchlight 3,
Genesis
Deadfire.
Noir.
We gotta.
Why are we? I don't even know. I'm sorry. I'm sitting here trying to ask you questions like, oh, what's that game?
She's trying to
take
ask
the time
me,
to say it now.
Y'all, she's trying to ask me what the games are for herself. Okay, I'm just gonna bust her out.
I mean, clearly that's what I'm doing.
And then there's Superland 2. That's coming.
Superland.
Now the last 4 I named, Nier Automata, Torchlight 3, Deadfire, and Superland, are PC. They're coming specifically to PC. I think they were already available on consoles.
Interesting.
So, and then Sony was like, "Hey, don't forget about us," and they were like, "Well, we got some games too," and everybody was like, "Yeah, that's okay." Like they have like Resco and Abzu and The Witness. The only thing
is whack. It is a whack amount of games.
Subnautica, Enter the Gungeon, Paper Beast.
I'm like, y'all just shouldn't have
Mom.
said anything.
The only game that's on there that I'm like, ooh, is The Witness. Other than that, oh yeah, and you have to have a PlayStation 5, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I mean, they basically dumping the PS4. They're like, we don't care about y'all no more. Forget you.
Yeah.
I'm like, I mean, there are games that literally have just released for the PS4.
Yeah. Oh,
so why are you forgetting about it?
No, I think you just need a PS4.
Okay.
To play these.
Oh, I thought you just
trying
said,
to see.
My bad, I jumped the gun. I thought they were just all
either
the way.
way.
I mean, they still really are dumping the PS4
Here's the
people.
thing. Here's the thing. Because this was really the reason why I decided to get an Xbox up front instead of a PS5. Game Pass versus PS Now, which I think is what you have to look for, which is both companies have a subscription service. Mm-hmm. Microsoft has, not only do they have compatibility on console, they have it across PC, they add into Xbox Live, and you can play on cloud on phones and tablets.
And you have Game Share.
And, well, that's just on console.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just on console.
Okay.
So apparently there is a workaround for PC. I'm not neither going to confirm nor deny. Apparently there is a workaround for PC to be able to play someone else's games on PC. So, but you have that, and I think the thing that gets it for me is PS Now feels like a watered down version of Game Pass. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, most definitely. I mean,
here's the reason why though is it has PS3 games. Xbox Game Pass is like super backwards compatible. Has like Xbox One games, I think, and maybe some 360 games on there. But the thing is, PS Now has PS3 games on there, but you have to play them via the cloud. You can't download them at all. And not everybody wants to do it. Now, some people want to do the cloud gaming and stuff like that. And if you want to do that, that's fine.
Look,
but if I have the choice to download and just run it, like, just let me download and run it.
if you're trying to stay on top, you got to do top things. Like, you're just giving the minimum, and you're not going to be able to beat Microsoft based on what they're doing and what they're, providing for people.
Yeah. And then on top of that, PS Now costs $5 more a month right now. So
for that little bit of mess,
$20. Oh, I'm pretty sure they have more games.
PS5 does? I mean,
yes.
PS Now?
PS Now, because it has PS4, PS3, and PS2 games.
Oh, you was talking about them just announcing that little bit of games. I thought they
that
didn't
was
really
their play at home
nothing.
initiative. Their play at home, I feel like, is what they're trying to say, like, have it compete with Game Pass. And I'm like, why don't you just make PS Now better? Because if you did that, then that would just blow Game Pass out the water. But they just haven't figured out how to make the PS Now work.
And how much is it?
PS Now is $20 a month. Game Pass Ultimate with PC and Xbox Live is $15. So remember, that doesn't even include PS Plus. So you PS Now, and then you still have to buy PS Plus to just play online.
Yeah, they're just trying to just bleed the turnip.
Milk us dry.
Yeah, just like take it all. Like, here, I want to charge it here. I want to charge. They just like Apple.
Yeah, I don't think it's that. I just don't think that they figured out their pricing structure. And that's not to say
they haven't realized that they're trying to take a whole bunch of money from a whole bunch of different places.
But it's also not to say that Xbox is not going to raise the rate down the road. Because I mean,
that it's still just one thing.
Yeah, even Disney Plus is raising the rate by $1.
Everybody raised the rate. Netflix is started at $8.99. Now they're at $16.
They started at $7.
It was low.
It was low.
And now they're just like, oh, let's just add a little more. Yeah, you're making the same amount of money?
Yep.
Okay, well, let's just add a little more.
And Spotify raised it. So, well, again, we're not going to talk about streaming.
Okay, sorry.
That's a topic for another show.
Okay.
Write it down, put it in the notes, and we'll talk about it another time.
All right.
So, but yeah, so that's what's going on right now in nerd news. They're just trying to figure it out. So we're going to move on to our next segment, in our last segment of the show, what we've been co-oping together, working title.
What have we been co-oping?
So we're going to expand this just a little bit to show some of the other things that we've been doing together. Because I feel like, Ashley, we do a lot together.
Yeah, we do a lot. I mean,
some weeks more than others.
We are basically like Siamese twins, okay?
I'm not going to actually, not allowed to sing that. I forgot that song is canceled.
Don't do that.
Yeah, so we're not going to sing that.
We are not going to sing that.
That's what we're not going to do. Okay, so with that, so the what we've been co-oping together working title, we're just going to have now with more what? Quote it. All right, so the first what that we've been co-oping together is a Masked Singer. Episode 2 was out with Group B.
Yes.
So we're going to move a little quicker this time. So first we had the Black Swan. We said that was somebody, they sounded like they were
I think it's Ashley Simpson.
I agree with that. Why did we write down Crystal Jones?
Who the heck is that?
You wrote it down. I didn't write that down. I'll take that from yours.
My bad. I don't know who that is.
All right.
At least I don't remember who it is. But I think that was one of my guesses, and I don't remember her name. Like, I probably knew her at the minute.
Oh, and just to let you know,
who's Crystal Jones?
We are going to be talking about spoilers for the Masked Singer.
Yeah.
So if you want to jump to the timestamp below, you can go ahead and do that. All right. Crystal Jones. I don't know who that is. I don't know why they mentioned her. Oh, TLC? TLC.
Oh yeah.
That's
I feel like she has another. No, wait. You know what? That is not the right name.
That's not the right name?
No.
All right. Well, you can figure it out.
I'm so mad right now.
I am with you on the Ashley Simpson pick, though.
I thought it wasn't T-Boz and it wasn't Lisa Left Eye Lopez. It was the other one. I forget her name that I was thinking it might be, but then I was like, nah, that's not her.
Okay.
Is that Crystal Jones? I don't know.
Okay.
Is that her name?
And then we had Grandpa Monster.
Grandpa Monster.
I don't know who this is, but I was feeling like it may be Johnny Manziel.
I said Tommy Lee.
You did say Tommy Lee. Mm-hmm. We really don't know.
Yeah, I can't. I feel like he might be a football player, maybe, but I'm not sure.
I feel like they're doing that to throw us off. You know what I mean?
Because every single time it's been like an athlete, someone has guessed them spot on because they're like, oh, look at all these athletic clues. So maybe it's not. But it just seems like it's like an older person, but maybe a very in shape older person.
No, their voice is young though.
Yeah, I mean that's true. I don't even know what Tommy Lee sounds like right now.
I think the grandpa part was just to throw us off from their age.
Yeah, they've been doing a lot of throw off stuff. They was like, we're gonna try to throw you through the ringer.
Next up was the Chameleon.
I think it's Soldier Boy.
Now,
Soldier Boy, tell him.
They were listed, whatever they're in their hints, they were listed as being like tech savvy or something like that.
Actually, I was wrong.
You changed it.
I changed it to Wiz Khalifa.
Yeah, I thought it was Wiz Khalifa.
I don't know what his name is. I really don't. I thought it was Wiz Khalifa.
All right, I'm gonna just let you get flamed.
Sorry, I don't listen to mainstream rap
somebody
like
guessed
that.
Nick Cannon.
That was
I was like,
whack.
nope, big
Whack.
old nope.
And I'm mad because I'm like, y'all work with him. How would you guess that?
Yeah, so Chameleon, I think it is Wiz. I'll go with you on the Wiz Khalifa.
And the only reason I guessed that is because of how skinny he is. I've never, like, up until today when I looked up how he sounds, I didn't know what he sounded like. I know people talk about him and all that stuff, but I did not know what he sounded like. And I was just like, what skinny rappers are out there? And the only one I knew was Wiz Khalifa. And I didn't realize how tall he is. He's 6'4".
Oh, that would make sense because
he had
on some platform shoes on top of that.
Yeah, I told you he looked like he was walking on stilts. I think that's who it is.
Yeah, we're gonna skip over to Piggy.
Yeah.
I still think it's a former Bachelor. Ashley says it's not.
I said it was Nick Lachey.
I
went back. Huh?
I said that's a good pick though.
Yeah, I went back and I listened again because I was listening to him the first time and I was like, man, I know that voice. He's all whispery and stuff. And that's how Nick Lachey sings. He sings like he's trying to whisper to somebody. And that is, and then he was he threw me off though because he basically almost kind of made himself sound like he was single, but I don't think that's the case. He also, like when he got into relationships, they went pretty fast and they went pretty quick. And then he also had a really bad heartbreak with Jessica Simpson. So I really think that's him. He sounds exactly like him. And I'm pretty sure I'm right.
Okay. So, and then finally up was the Phoenix. You said this was some English comedian.
I was thinking, I still never looked up the daggone show that I was thinking of. What movie was that? You know that it wasn't
Just forget it.
Okay. Oh, I got it. I got it. Okay. You know that movie with the knight who basically kept getting his limbs chopped off?
Monty Python and the Holy Grail.
That's it. I thought it was that guy from that movie.
You talking?
Because he acts very similar.
Who is he played by? Him?
No, he's too tiny.
I pulled up Wallace Shawn.
Oh my gosh, that's not
who you thought.
Monty Python.
Who are you thinking of?
I'm about to tell you right now.
You know, I've actually never seen this movie.
That's funny.
No.
I mean, you ain't seen a lot of things. It's kind of sad.
True. That is very true.
I don't know why I couldn't remember that name. I remember watching it in high school, maybe for like the second time, and we were just like dying. His name is John Cleese.
Oh, okay.
I really thought it was him because he has been known to wear some heels in his lifetime.
I could see that.
I really thought it was him.
That's actually not a bad guess.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but it ended up being Caitlyn Jenner.
Yes.
And they got it right this week. They sent home the worst performer, even though they were like, you were, or I forget what they said.
They were saying that they did great. And I was like,
I can't trust the panel as far as I could throw them.
No, they just be lying to
she
people's faces.
She did not sing that well. Had a
horrible.
It wasn't as bad as it wasn't.
Which we still don't know who that is.
We don't know who that is.
Gary Busey.
But yeah, so Caitlyn Jenner, she got voted off this week. I think they got it right.
She sang horribly. Absolutely horrible.
Yeah. So it was, I think it was a ho-hum week. What's the thing, the Rooster or whatever it is, they hinted that this week, this coming week was going to get crazy. Like there's going to be something, wild card singers or something.
A wild card singer. I don't know, like what makes it a wild card singer? Like we don't even know who they are.
I think it may be a returning singer.
You think?
I think it's a returning singer.
I don't think they should do that.
I don't think they should. I feel like that's too easy.
It really is.
Unless they have them sing with the voice thingy on, the voice box on.
That would be dumb.
Like in a different costume.
Like they just auto-tune it like super hard.
Like a different costume and voice box. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see whatever. What do you think the new twist is of the wild card
if you
singers?
watch The Masked Singer.
If you do watch The Masked Singer.
A lot of people don't watch them. I don't know if it's a nerd thing, but I'm a nerd and I like it.
Listen, the props and the costume, people dress up in costumes and do stuff.
In Comic-Cons.
That's about as nerd as you can get from me. Okay?
It is.
So that's why it's on the show. Mm-hmm. Suck it.
And because I like it a lot.
That's right. My wife likes it. So
I've been watching it since season 1.
On the show. All right. We're going to move on to Falcon and the Winter Soldier. That's right, nerds. Here's some nerd stuff for you, nerds.
Yeah, nerd.
Yeah. Episode 1 for me was a good setup and a good teaser for this 6-episode extravaganza. It's only 6 episodes.
Yeah.
Ashley, has your impression of Anthony Mackie changed at all?
It's as dry as drinking sand.
Oh my God. What?
I don't like his acting style. I just don't think he's good.
Almighty. As dry as drinking sand.
Until they gave him this show, he was basically invisible to me.
Oh my God. I think that is the worst insult I've ever heard you say to anybody.
I like Bucky. I'm sad he got stuck with him. I'm sorry, Bucky.
I think that he showed his range.
Yeah, it was a big old range. Oh no,
I think you are
I'll help
so
you
wrong.
Save the boat.
I hope that I hope that he proves you so wrong.
If he proves me wrong, then good. Then I will get actual entertainment.
More spoilers below, so jump out while you can.
It was a boring episode.
It was not okay. We're gonna talk about it. Michael, please drop the thing, the link, the timestamp. Anyway, what? They had the action.
Okay,
they set it up.
Let me reverse this. It wasn't entirely boring. Just the part with Anthony Mackie was boring.
That was the best.
No. You know, Bucky.
Hold on.
Bucky was the best part.
You ain't gonna cut me off, okay?
Bucky,
because they was talking about him suffering after the blip. They talked about the blip. He was with his sister, and he's trying to right his sins of his past and come back as the black sheep of the family and help his sister get a loan because he got government contracts, but they ain't had no income in the past 5 years, so the bank can't give out no money right now. Mm-hmm. You just sitting over there stone faced. How dare you?
It was so dry. Even when he was like going after them, he's like, "Oh, I'm supposed to be fast." I'm like, also, that's another thing. I just don't like Falcon as a superhero. Really? Are we gonna growl on the show?
Yes,
because it's unnecessary.
So ridiculous.
I just did not enjoy. I didn't even enjoy his show. I don't enjoy his character. I don't enjoy Falcon. And then on top, and then they put Anthony Mackie on top of that sandwich, and it's just a rotten sandwich.
Oh my gosh! I cannot believe you don't like Ed. This is crazy.
I just don't like
This
him.
is crazy.
And it's not a lot of. I'm not usually that hard on actors, actresses. I don't feel, but when I dislike somebody's acting, I dislike it, and I really dislike his acting.
Cruise.
Him too.
What was that?
I know a lot. Don't be throwing me under the bus, but I don't care.
You don't. I love Tom Cruise.
Oh,
you don't
I know.
like him.
A lot of people love Tom Cruise.
I love Tom Cruise as an actor.
I don't like Tom Cruise because he's just like overplayed. He always does the same type of stuff all the time.
Whatever.
Boring.
Anyway, back to Anthony Mackie and why
Boring.
you don't like him and why your taste in actors is trash. Go ahead.
You're not really someone who can judge my taste of actors when you ain't seen no movies in your entire life, except for Marvel movies.
I've seen more than Marvel movies.
Sure.
I've seen DC movies. No, I'm playing.
Either way, I enjoyed. What's his real name? Bucky.
Oh man, I gotta look it up.
I enjoyed Bucky's part. His story is much more interesting when it comes to
Sebastian Stan.
Yeah, his story is much more interesting in what he went through as being like 106 years old or something.
He did have the quote of the episode though, where he was like, he's like, I've been fighting for 90 years of my life. Like that was like when you actually think about it, like the mental toll that would put on you.
Yeah,
and
I'm
most
surprised
of it,
he's actually sane.
That's what I'm saying. And most of it was mind controlled, but you still remember everything.
Yeah.
Because remember, he was like just trying to like befriend that Asian guy that he killed. He's just befriending his dad.
Oh yeah.
Just out of guilt. You know what I mean? And just
I've seen that kind of thing in other movies before. I've seen where people like they do something horrible, so then they try to befriend somebody in that person's life.
Yeah, but
I've seen that thing. That's a thing.
The difference is he really didn't want to do it. You know,
he didn't want to do the killing.
Yeah, he didn't want to kill him.
No, he didn't. He was just forced to. He was driven to.
And so
it's kind of sad, but at the same time, I feel like that part of the show is kind of twisted because I'm just like, you're really not even giving the man a chance to decide if he wants you in his life or not. You're just like, I feel like he's making things worse in doing it the way he's doing it.
I think that's definitely going to come back to bite him eventually.
Yeah.
And then at the end of it all, because Falcon turns the shield over to the Smithsonian, the government says, knock, knock, fool. And they take the shield and they give it to new Captain America.
Even the character is a fool. And I mean Falcon. Even Falcon is a fool. You're like, yeah, I don't want to do this. So here you go. Take this, government. You can be trusted, right? We trust you. Why? I don't know. And then they shoved him straight down a ditch as he was walking away. Like, it's ridiculous.
Yeah, it is. Wyatt Russell is his name.
That's the new dude. I just want you to know he looks like the weakest Captain America ever.
It's that jawline. No,
he looks so weak.
And the way that they had actually, this picture of him looks better.
Nope, still look weak.
It looks. I mean, it doesn't look as bad as him in that chin strap though. They put him in that chin strap, man. He just looks weird in the chin strap. I mean,
he
they gave
looks
him a
like
new
they
suit.
literally dug him out of a
They gave
fifth
him
grade
a new
science
suit.
class.
Let's be real. Okay, let's be real.
And he's the teacher. They got a science teacher.
Let's be
and
real.
Were like, here you go.
This
Put
is the
this
problem with having Christopher Evans be Captain America for so long. Is when you put in, no matter who you put in,
nobody
that suit,
can stand.
Exactly. We were going to have, even if Chris Hemsworth was some reason Captain America, we'd be
that would be weird.
Exactly. It just is weird to see a Cap, and I forget the character.
But he don't match. I mean, look at him. Look at that man. He just looks.
I'm trying to remember.
Disappointing. That's how he looks. Captain Disappointment.
Okay. John Walker, that's who the character he's playing. So he's playing John Walker. In the comics, John Walker does become Captain America before Falcon becomes Captain America.
Who is John Walker?
John Walker is Captain America. I just said that in the comics.
He's that guy, like he was like, when in the comics, he was there for like a really short time.
And he was ruthless and brutal.
So he
doesn't have Cap's morals.
He's like a Deadpool Captain America.
I wouldn't say Deadpool. maybe Punisher. He's just.
I thought the Punisher was pretty horrible too. He's like a Dexter, but not insane.
He's not Dexter. But
the way you made him seem, he sound like Dexter.
He's just as ruthless. Ruthless is a thing.
Okay, well, I'm so far just judging a book by the cover.
Yeah,
he looks like Captain Disappointment to me.
Captain Disappointment.
Yes.
Okay. Any other thoughts on Falcon and the Winter Soldier?
No, I enjoyed half of it, 50%.
Oh my gosh.
It was good.
I can't take you anywhere.
It was good, 50%. I mean, that's what I'm here for. To say the things that make you not want to take me anywhere.
Okay. All right. That's why we're going to spend your birthday at home this year.
You are. I'll be gone.
No, I'm going to be gone. Like, I can't take you nowhere. I'm taking myself. Gotta get away from you for your birthday.
That's trash.
All right, we're going to move on. The last thing we have been co-oping this week, Fortnite Chapter 2, Season 6.
Yeah.
We're just still trying to figure out what's happening.
They've done so much.
The event this year, well, not this year, this season, the event this season, it was really cool. It was actually directed by the Russo brothers. They directed In-Game.
Oh, okay.
No, wait, hold on.
No, I thought it was the DC.
Hold on.
But no?
Hold on. Let me get the right director for you.
That's the wrong name. I was thinking about Andy. What's his face?
Okay, here we go. Yeah, the Russo brothers did direct it.
Okay.
So the same people that directed Avengers Endgame, even if you don't play Fortnite all like that, you can literally boot it up Fortnite for free, download it for free, and just play through the opening sequence.
It was cool. I enjoyed it.
And because it's a tie-in, the cinematic though was hilarious.
It was funny.
Because you have so much going wrong. It's like I think the aliens were attacking Jonesy. I think the cat tried to fight the predator.
You were changing characters throughout the whole thing.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the cinematic before you started playing.
Oh, okay.
The event. You remember when everybody was beating up on each other?
Yeah.
And Peely was getting kicked by Chun-Li and
he blew up into banana smush.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah,
the banana deserved it.
We don't like the banana in our house. Every time we see a banana, it's like,
get the banana.
Kill the banana. If I ever see you with a banana suit, even if we're on the same team, we dying today, fool. That's just how it's going. I'm going to drive us into the storm. But yeah, so let's get into this. So the event was cool. We did say that though. You were changing characters. You get to see the things play out. I think this is the second time they've had like a real playable event, because last time it was Galactus, and the Galactus event was freaking cool.
Yeah,
I still don't know which event was more my favorite. I just have to give both like 10 out of 10. It is really good. You just get to do so much in the Fortnite universe and set up whatever's going on in the story.
Yeah, I will say, I mean, I'm kind of thrown off by the landscape right now.
It changed a lot. Well, last season it already changed because you had the going under the sand, and I felt like building was really king last season.
They got rid of that tunnel. Like we tired of that mess.
I loved it. It was one of my favorite movement
fun.
mechanics of all time that they've ever put into the game.
Yeah, it was. I feel like
you can always hear when people are coming. You can shoot them out the sand, but they're harder to hit. You can jump out and surprise. It's like when you hear the sound, the tunneling sound, and you're in the open area and you don't know where they're coming from, you are so afraid.
It's funny.
Yeah. But yeah, so the map is completely changed. There's a spire in the middle. You can kind of see where the 0 point like splashed out because all of the trees are a lighter color.
Yep. They now have crafting weapons.
Wild animals.
It just seems like so much change for so little time. Like, I just don't know if I can keep up with this. You know, I'm not like a little kid who got time to play all day, every day, like some of these kids do. And I don't know if I'll actually be able to keep up this game. What's it called?
The season?
Battle Pass. Yeah. I don't know if I'll be able to keep up this Battle Pass because it's just really crazy, honestly. Yeah,
they do have some good characters and some cool skins as always. I feel like they do a good job at that, you know?
I want one season for them to just get rid of building. I want them to do that so bad because I will be tearing some people up. You hear me?
That's what makes
I'd win
Fortnite
so bad.
Just play Halo.
No,
you keep saying that. Just go play some Halo multiplayer. Just the same.
Boring.
You got shields.
Oh, I thought you about to start doing the Little Mermaid song. I was like, why are you singing that?
Yeah.
It's just weird.
Let's play it.
Talk about awkward. That was strange.
Let's play it.
Did y'all feel weird about that?
How was this the Halo theme song?
Oh, okay. And for those who didn't know, the man just started singing strange.
Put it in the comments below. Did you understand me singing Halo? Did I do a good job?
Clank,
No.
I don't want to hear it. I don't want to hear it, Clank.
Leave Clank alone. That's my boy. It's my boy, Blue.
We'll see. But that's it. We ain't got nothing else.
We don't got nothing else?
Nope, that's it.
Ashley.
What?
Was there anything else that you wanted to tell the people before we leave?
I don't think. Is there something else?
Oh, that's it. There's nothing else.
No.
But wait, what?
No.
What?
You gotta like, subscribe, and
Yes.
hit that notification bell to find out when our next episode will be released.
That's right. Well, this has been another episode of the Jacob and Ashley Show.
The Ashley and Jacob Show.
We thank you so much for watching, and we hope that you have a great day.
Bye.
I think we did good that time.
We did all right. I'm like you. I'm very critical of everything, and I'm just like, it's never good enough.
I mean, we left Michael some work. Sorry, Michael.
Sorry. Well, it's mainly you. But yeah.
We started recording after 8 o'clock. You know how that is. Pumpkin hours.
Sorry, Michael.
Really. But we got it done. Now we're going to go play some games.
Yay.
Yeah, games.
Are we still recording?
Yeah.
Stop recording.
Oh, okay.